Chapter 3 from the Heart of Cheryl Elizabeth. As my youth fell behind, I found myself longing for more than my experience, more than who I had become. For I was searching for myself where I truly shouldn't have traveled. I wonder why people choose the road they choose, was what I would ask myself daily. Wanting to find love in the place where it was meant to be found became my greatest challenge. For I wanted to love and to feel love. I wanted to be important, to make a difference. Each soul does. But I was driven by the desire to walk to the beat of my own drum, to challenge life and the ones that cared so deeply about me. My mom, my dad, my siblings, even Spunky, I would challenge with endless questions about life. The family dog knew more about the family than the family. I knew Spunky was a gift to all, for when it came to Spunky, there was much love and many family secrets to be kept behind closed doors, only allowing the calm watchdog to keep the secrets. For if Spunky could talk, each member of the family would be truly called forth in the light of deception. I guess I would have been called out the most. Spunky, knowing how different I was, protected me from the people who were from the outside world, let us say, the boys that came calling for the attention I sought. It is like prey. Boys do know where to find love in the ones that are most vulnerable. When I say love, I mean truly boys just want to explore the world of sex. I suppose I too wanted to explore, not really sex, but the attention I so desired, the attention that I called forth. Boys will be boys, I would tell myself, and in my destruction I found a place to give to the lonely something that felt not as alone. I met someone in my early teens that was different. A someone who saw me for me, a someone who was interested in my smile and my humor, someone very different than the local boys that came knocking just for me. My little sister, she wanted nothing to do with the local stupidity of young teenagers. She knew she was worth more than a moment's attention. With that, we started our travel apart, one may say, just on a different pathway, creating a much different life than the other. So here I am, falling in love for the first time in my young life. Truly just a kid myself, but a kid that had been around the block in search for the love I felt was not ever to be found. Why would I look at such a tender age? I had a wonderful family, a family that let me be myself. They just chalked it up to, that I was different, that I was so different, but only Spunky and I kept the secrets between ourselves. For at that time of my promiscuous ways, my family was struggling with my parents having their own struggle of separation, their own struggle of the love they had lost. For my parents were my parents, but no longer a couple. This started the ball rolling, why people do what they do. Why people hurt the ones they love most. Why people find a pathway to seek their own travel apart from what matters most. But what matters? Truly, what matters when one is seeking life contrast? In the confusion of life as a teenager, the confusion of my parents living in the same house, providing the best care for their children, I never wanted my friends to know that under the roof were separate bedrooms, hidden secrets to be kept as they struggled for the love they had lost. And the funny thing is, it was there all the time, under the same roof, living day after day in the presence of the other, and yet lost in the world of upset. Longing for a change, even at my tender age, I found a boy who was not a boy, but a friend and a lover. This was the one that changed my life forever. This is the contrast that was found in my search, in my wholeness, and in my destruction. This was the boy that became the man that I found every reason to love and to hate. This was my ticket for a life of complete contrast because I had to blame someone.